Alrighty then.
OK、ハルさん。
はい。
頑張ってください。
最大限の努力をします。俺の責務を全うします。お、来ましたね。Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Hitotose Haru. Please call me Haru. So, I play this game in Demon Slayer's the Hinokami Chronicle. So, Japanese で、鬼滅の刃、Hinokami Chronicle. Hinokami 血風譚. So, in Japan category is this story from this prologue to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so beat lower demon 5 Louis so final QTE is end so よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
これはもうそのまま。So, may I start speed run?
Yes, 大丈夫です。
OK。
応援します。
よーし、頑張るぞ。じゃあ。So I start countdown 5 count. じゃあ、いきます。5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! So at first, this practice, so how to battle and fast guard and attack hold and quick step. Next power attack waterfall version and flip. So next Surge and 切るね。そう。Chase does no. Okay. ダメ。No.
This tutorial is a little difficult because the AI actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So the weird thing about this tutorial, at least from what I've seen, is the AI is actually playing on a difficulty, so he actually, it's like, I think it's the lowest difficulty or something, instead of just in most tutorials where they just kind of let you do it.
Nice.
That was pretty solid.
Yeah, the jump got threw him off, but that was about it. Haru-san's doing pretty good. This one, Haru-san's doing the standard bread and butter, the combo that you want to do with.
Yeah.
It includes the waterfall combo in there.
Quick time bend.
So just to go on to this now, because it's probably going to be played later on, Tanjiro's water styles have very unique mechanics to them that are kind of abusive in this game in general. For example, there's going to be a fight later on in the game where you can actually use stuff like water wheel and such to break out of things that you wouldn't think you would normally be able to break out of.
Okay.
Oh, did he fail the last QT on purpose?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't even know.
It's not mandatory.
Yeah. Interesting. I didn't know. There's a lot of QTs on bosses in this game, but that's one thing. both Myself and Mike Solson. By the way, I'm DBK'd if you didn't recognize my voice, and Mike Solson. Yeah, and we both routed this game a lot when it first came out. Mike Sol in particular did a ton of routing for it, and I did
less routing and more breaking of the game. But yeah.
But I don't know about too many of the cutscenes. I've been playing this game more online versus lately, but because I was a pretty active community. But as far as like the tricks, I'm really interested to see what Haru-san does, because I have not watched this run recently. So we're probably going to see a lot of new tech.
A lot of this will be new to me too, because like I didn't watch some of the new stuff, so I've been away from this game for quite a while since its release. But I do remember a lot of the old tech, so that should play into effect a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, the great thing about this game is it's easy to follow. If you're not familiar with Demon Slayer, well, I don't even know how to start, but basically the main character playing as is Tanjiro-san, and he is just extremely powerful. He's extremely gifted, and he's been trained in the water style of sword.
And for English one, he was trained in water breathing.
Oh, water breathing.
Water breathing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's any different in the Japanese or not, but that's kind of how they labeled it in the show.
So water breathing is Mizu no Kokyu. Kokyu is breathe.
So another interesting fact, if you've played the, like, let's say the Naruto Storm series or even Bleach Soul Resurrection, you'll notice that the mini-map seems to be able to track Tanjiro almost one-to-one. When it comes to these type of games, they've made it to where the mini-map is super easy to, like, maneuver. First demon fight. So in this game, there's a mechanic where you can counter. If you counter it properly at the right time, you can insta-kill these mobs with no. And it's probably something that's very well done throughout the whole run with these side mobs. Is he's going to try to go for counters if he can.
If I remember right, in this first forest stage, you always want to go counters here.
Yes.
To this whole area.
You kind of want to go counters through most of the mobs, unless it's changed, but that's what I remember from the old route.
Tanjiro-san can also sense when a demon is nearby. So we're trying to figure out what's been going on in this forest. It's really just supposed to be a normal trial, but it seems like some demons have been causing trouble for us.
So another mob fight. We're probably gonna have to see him try to go for counter more times. Ooh, start with a water wheel. Not what you probably wanted. He probably meant to do counter there, but yeah. If I remember correctly, he is playing on PC, and if I remember, PC is a 60 FPS version. This game goes from 30 FPS to 60 FPS. So, for example, if you're playing on PS4, it's 30 FPS. If you're playing on PS5, you have the option of both 30 and 60 FPS, which actually will make counter a little harder depending on what version, what FPS you're playing on.
Okay.
I think it's random also. Some moves they'll go into that red mode where they turn. That means they're basically going to do their Hisatsuwaza Mitai, it's their special move. And so some characters have more than one, and some moves you just can't counter. Like that was a projectile, so unfortunately Haru-san could not counter that. He had to just dodge and then wait. But it seems like Haru-san has a good formula down for how to get the enemy down to the right amount of health and make them do a special move right away.
Yeah, I think there's a revenge value for this game when it comes to mobs where they'll go into it after a certain amount of damage.
So I didn't really give too much. I think, I mean, I almost don't want to give too much of the story away of Demon Slayer because we're literally going through it right now. But essentially, this is supposed to be a normal like trial. And the whole point of the story is that Tanjiro-san's sister Nezuko has been turned into a demon. So our whole goal is to find a way to cure her. That's and later on those goals and things change, but for the most part, I really just would say go watch Kimetsu no Yaiba or Demon Slayer. It's really deserves all the praise that it's getting. And if you're thinking, no, it's not a little violent, but to be honest, like children watch this in Japan, so this is like normal television here.
Yeah, it's good.
So
I do wanna state that you're right in chat. I forgot about the Xbox One and the Xbox Series S. They also have the 30 and 60 FPS version.
This game's on Xbox One and Xbox.
Yes.
Nice. I didn't even know that.
It's now also on Switch. I don't know anything about the Switch version.
I didn't get the Switch version is always a little bit later, so unfortunately.
Yeah, I think it's like a complete edition too.
I will buy Switch. Demonstrator.
I want to buy Switch too. Oh, nice.
So this track recent, so can't. おっと、どっちだそう日本語で言うと、ここで、なんか、匂いを嗅ぐと奥が見えるっていう小ネタがあります。
Yeah, so he's like I said earlier, he's smelling the demon's smell, but he actually bumped into the side of the stage. So he's supposed to basically, the smoothest path is if he walks and you don't see him catch any of the edges, but the wall is a little bit farther out than you, it's like invisible track.
Oh.
Now he's beating up the first main boss here. This boss, by the way, is fairly easier in the beginning, but you're going to see it's going to get a little bit more on. I think it actually has the grab attack. Oh, that was such a nice counter.
Yeah, so for the first boss, there's actually some very unique mechanics. If he can actually counter almost every single one of his attacks. I think the only one that's not, well, I may be wrong.
Can you counter the grabs?
Yes. Okay. I think it's the dash you can't counter.
Oh, okay. We won't even see that.
Yeah, as you can tell, he's already jumped pretty much. He probably skipped a few phases at this point because of how much damage he did, and he's going straight for the counter. So now it's going into the next phase. Like, if you've played the Ninja Storm series, you'll know that this is like phase fights and stuff like this. Raid bosses.
Oh, no. Slaps.
Ooh. Countering that move is actually pretty tough, so like I can't blame him for that. Like, it's legit.
Okay.
The window is awkward for it. It's like slightly before
it hits you. It's because the swing is delayed.
Yeah.
The hitbox on it's delayed from what I know. So you can see how the arm completely goes through Tanjiro.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is counterable. Okay. It just doesn't hit him. Or maybe it does. Don't for being counterable. Ooh, solid damage here.
Very nice. All right, here we go. Here's the QTE section.
Not gonna lie, that was pretty clean.
It was extremely clean.
空中ではこの攻撃をかわせない。
あ、間違った。いや、ここはまだ大丈夫。ここは早くてまだロスは少ない。
Oh, okay. So there's some sections where you have to basically bend the button table, like mash the button really quickly. And then I guess most of the other QTs, like he's failing the ones where you try and time it. So that's really good to know. I didn't even know you could fail certain sections, but I'm glad you still have to do the mashing ones to get the speed up.
A lot of the games that follow the same, that are made by the same company and follow the same aspect, you can actually fail QTEs, and certain ones will let you be fail. And it's actually faster, so you never get that secret factor. So he got the secret factor, which is okay because that one's pretty short. I don't know if it's called secret factor in this game. I know it's called secret factor in Naruto.
I don't like this chapter.
He does not like this chapter.
Why do you not like this chapter, Haru-san?
そう、沼に隠れるので攻撃が当たらない。
Okay. So there's Numa will hide, and he can't do attacks, so he hates it. He hates when he can't attack the enemy because they're hiding. And that is true. This is a little bit of an annoying battle. You sometimes just get bad RNG, and you have to wait later on. You'll see the fight coming up.
I say Japanese joke. 沼で沼る。So I lost time is 沼る。Japanese say.
翻訳は難しい。All right, so now we're basically Tanjiro-san has gotten to the first town with Nezuko, who's in the box on his back, and we're just going to help the villagers because we sense that something's wrong within the town and that there's a demon here, but we don't know who the demon is yet. They're hiding, so we've got to do some work and talk to the townspeople and do some basically minutia for them and go around. But to be fair, I really like this part of the game. I think the towns were built beautifully. The atmosphere is perfect. There's also like items and orbs that you can find around the area that I forget. Mike Solson, do you remember what stats they increase? It's literally been so long since
I'm not 100% sure because I don't think it was ever a big deal back when I was like keeping up with the run. It may be different now, so the stats may actually really matter. But from what I know, I have no idea.
Yeah,
I do know a lot of their locations, though.
Yeah, I mean, I got 100%, but I just did it because I wanted to explore the game. But I really don't remember what I know. Some of them unlock like special stories and missions, like a lot of the items in the game. So from the get-go, like a lot of the cutscenes, a lot of like I think like some side and bonus missions are actually locked behind these items around the map. But we don't collect them for any percent, just the ones that are required for like this one. We're getting the scent of the demons. So, you know, demons just be dropping scents, you know.
I would say, but hey, that'd be 2 cents. I'll be here all week.
But Oh, thank you very much for the donations that are coming in. I'm not sure if it's still open. I can't check that. McNugget-san is in the chat, so you can always check with him if you wanted to make a final donation. We are appreciating it. This is coming to the final section of donations. All right, this one we're sneaking around the town to get to a specific area, and there's also some nasty demons that we got to take care of.
So again, here is going to try to go for counters if you can. Ugh, first range. There it is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sweet counter. Again, counters for the most part are one-hit KOs against mobs.
集中しろ。匂いを見失うな。
Tanjiro-san is going to release a lot of demon souls in this run. A lot of the tortured souls. They're going to be... You know,
All he needs is a bonfire, Chief.
Oh my God. I knew you were going to make a Demon Souls joke when I said that. I was like, this man. That's good. I'm glad. But yeah, so Tanjiro-san, the whole point is he doesn't look at like killing demons is necessarily like a bad thing. He knows that everybody has like a sad story behind it. Even the bosses you fight in the game, there's always a deep backstory behind them. Maybe not against some of the mobs, but he's kind of releasing them from their agony, their pain. Because at the end of the day, all the demons were human at one point. Water wheel. I guess. Oh, that was a long time. Oh no!
Ooh, that's unfortunate. It happens though.
あ、しゃしゃしゃしゃ。遅くない？
Oh no. The dash was just out of range. Trying to get him in rage mode again.
Okay.
赤いの怒りもっていう何のレージなんだっけ名前忘れた。赤いモード敵が赤くになった。
なんか敵の強い技パワーアタックで
名前ある。
I say なんかパワーアタック。
Power
So,
so
how I don't know how to English. So, なんか力を入れるときに
Carry gauge is the way to think of it. Like if you're looking for like fighting games, like the enemy gets in like revenge mode, and when they're in red mode, they do way more damage than normal. But those are the moves that you want to counter.
So this is a boss fight here from Three Brothers.
It is, yes. It's a nasty one too.
This is one of those ones where it's kind of like a pain because you're dealing with three people, he has to pay attention to all three of them so they don't like hit him to knock him like either out of a combo or such. And he can actually go for counters here too, but they don't instant. I don't think they instant. Luckily, he does have an assist, which does help a bit. And comboing, like doing just a lot of damage.
Nezuko is very, very strong.
Oh,
very strong assist.
I think she's one of the best assists in the game, actually. Just in general, she can air combo.
I wouldn't know competitively. I've never pushed So now he's gonna play as Nezuko, and Nezuko's got some pretty good like combos in general.
very cute.
Yeah, so she's fighting the Ninuma Oni, and which is I think like Numa translates to like swamp or like mud place, like muddy, swampy demon. We'll go with that. So yeah, this you probably noticed can basically this fight can get a little trolly because this demon will go in the ground and is completely invincible when you're in the ground. So you just have to wait. And then it's when it got caught. Oh no, that's unfortunate. I'm surprised how fast Haru-san shook out of that. That was like a second. He was only caught in the mud for like a second.
Actually, if I remember right, if he's like in the mud or the water or whatever you want to call it, and his head sticking up, you can actually still hit him. I think only certain moves though.
Oh.
Nezuko-san is actually in her power-up mode. Got the slam kick. Nice. Good fight.
Good fight. Thank you. もったいな。
Now it's our turn to step in. So, demons actually have rank in the storyline. So, even though Mr. Swamp... Oh, it does say Swamp Demon. I just realized that. Mr. Swamp Demon here is really strong. He's actually, like... He's like the shocker, if you're like kind of like Kamen Rider or something. He's like the the grunts of the demon force. You know, he's not even that OP. So, but so that just gives you an idea of like the power scale of some of these demons. And, oh, nice. Attack. Oh, nice. Got that. So sometimes the enemies will get into crumple states, especially after they use their ultimate power-up attack, which you saw there where you did like the uppercuts coming out of the ground in a row. Basically, after that, they've drained themselves and they'll go into a crumple state and you can just lay into them. This game, boss fights in this game, you'll notice the enemy has a health gauge, and when their health gets down to certain points, it'll trigger, there we go, and now's your chance. It'll trigger certain rage modes to come out, but in this section, when it goes below that red line, is when you have the QTE section. I don't know, Mike Solsan, did I explain that all right?
Yeah. So, in this game, the QTEs are marked. So if you look at the health bar, there's a little red line, and usually the QTEs will be there.
Yeah. Very good. Good pace right now.
Yeah. This is Asakusa.
Asakusa.
I went to Asakusa half years ago. And I live in Fukuoka. Fukuoka is, there is Kamado shrines.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Kamado shrines. Very nice.
Of course, I went.
Yeah, I'm Kumamoto. I often go.
Oh, Kumamoto. Sounds good.
Yeah, Yamato Shrine is very nice. Very traditional Japanese
Yeah.
shrines.
逃がさない絶対に
Turn right.
He's here. So basically, the demon that turned Nezuko-chan into a demon is in this city right now. Is in Amakusa. So we have to chase him.
Nezuko eats udon noodle now.
こっちだな
Yeah, she's
I reckon udon noodle.
逃がしはしない
soba, udon, or ramen. Which one?
Yeah.
なってきた
Dochi.
I love udon.
Okay.
So I lived in Kagawa. Kagawa is so famous to udon.
Yeah. So maybe if you came here, you would eat a lot of food.
Yeah.
Okay.
So his name is Yushiro, and Yushiro isそう名前作者の名前なんだったっけそう最初の日本語で話す説明しかできないんですけどこの後藤家先生そうライターイラストレーターの最初の作品の「かがりがり」っていう作品でも全く同じキャラクターが出てるのでぜひ日本の作品を見てください。
知らなかった。この「鬼滅の刃」前その同じ似体のキャラクターが出た。
いやもうほぼ一緒。Almost same.
一緒。
So,
I didn't know. So yeah, Haru-san just told me that Yoshiro-san, the character that we're following, who's the demon that's, we don't know if he's like a good, right now we don't know if he's good or evil, but this Yoshiro-san is eventually going to be on our team to help us try and make a medicine to cure Nezuko-chan. But apparently, looks exactly like the person who created Kimetsu no Yaiba's previous work. I want to look that up now. 一旦調べますね。
はい。
すごい。
So we have another mob fight. He's probably gonna try to go for the counter if he can. If it gets to him. There it is.
So this アニメの
Good.
is かがりがり。
無性にモヤモヤするこれは多分禰豆子が仕込めと言われたからだ
本当だ。一緒。
優勝さんは分かってない
Oh my gosh. So if you look up Gotoge Koyoharu-san, that's the creator of Kimetsu no Yaiba. He made a I don't know about this one. Sorry, I'm still learning about all the animes out there. But there's this anime called or I guess a manga called Kagari Gari.
Yeah.
And if you have a chance, look it up because the Haru-san wasn't joking. Literally looks like Yoshida-san. Actually, Muzan-san mitai.
Yeah.
似てるキャラクターもいるし Yeah, there's a character that also looks like Muzan. We didn't get to see Muzan, but basically the demon, the big baddie of this series is Muzan. He is extremely evil, basically preys on humans, and the fact that they're desperate and turns them into demons. And he's the most powerful demon of them all. He's basically, a deus ex machina, for lack of better description.
So very very short story. So
Yeah, 45 pages.
yeah.
I'm gonna read this
顔を
today.
見てもらうためにもユキロさんに追いつかないといけない。
Nice. Dropping knowledge. All right. Yeah, そっくりですね。びっくりした。
そう。めっちゃそっくり。
洋服も
そう。
一緒です。
そう、そう。
Clothes are the same, styles the same.
そう、same age in Japan. 大正 age. So, 19なんか1900年代のお話。
So next up we got another boss fight. This one's kind of interesting because the arrows, specifically for this fight, if I remember correctly, are based on what your position is when they are cast.
あー、なぜそこでごまかした。
Oh, okay.
Little mistake there.
Going for the special.
Oh.
Unfortunate. These are also an example of what I was talking about earlier, where certain wind-breathing techniques or certain of Tanjiro's abilities can actually break certainly how this game works. Because in the next version of this fight, Tanjiro will be able to use the arrows to redirect himself if you want to. It's a little trick that showed up in the show, but they actually implemented it in the game. Okay, solid. Good force. Love to see it.
Yo, do you know? I've seen it all before. Nico, Tiger, Ronaldo, Mia, Megan, my main man, Money, the King. There ain't nothing I ain't seen.
Okay, old school. You've never seen anyone like my girl Naomi and Mbappe, the Greek freak, a thing, Kaisa, or Chloe Kim. Do you know there's never been anyone else like them? Look, OG, no disrespect. I know you think you've seen everything, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Checkmate.
That happened.
いや、それはね、私の方じゃないんですね。私アブラカルだから、もしかして今、ちょっと待ってください。
But anyway, doing some decent Netsuko combos. Like, this is really just combo central with her when it comes to her parts. There are some unique mechanics. So, for example, this one where she's just going to throw as many times as a line. A lot of them are just straightforward. So, like, you could probably jump through most of these, and then most of these can be either reflected or just dodged. Oof. Dropped the combo there.
感じで頑張る。
Nice. Now moving on. Okay, so this is going to be the fight where Tanjiro's kick can kind of just be abusive into it because a lot of his abilities involve the arrows, and if they grab onto Tanjiro and send him flying, he can actually use his water breathing techniques to actually cancel the motion. So for example, the one where he gets picked up in the air and thrown down, he can actually use either waterfall or the rotate to actually spin out of it, like just like that. So he can spin straight out of it and actually use his own attack against it.
Ooh!
Another thing is in his revenge value move here, I guess I'm just gonna call it that. All of his abilities are like a little bit further out from him, so you could literally stand on top of him with Tanjiro spamming abilities and hit him, and most of the time not get hit by an arrow. But even if you do, again, immediate spin out or QTs. Solid fight there.
全員とも南南東の屋敷に向かうところだったんだな。ああ。俺たち共同で仕事するのかな。きっとそうだ。よろしくな。炭治郎はさ、カラスが喋ってることに疑問とか抱かないわけ？最初は驚いたけど、今は慣れたかな。なんで慣れるんだよ。カラスが喋ってんだぞ。おかしいだろ。でも話ができるって便利じゃないか。善逸もすぐになれるよ。そういう問題じゃねえよ。
Alright, since we are kind of just like, this is going to be mostly walking for a bit, I'm not sure where DB went, so I guess I'll read out a donation that was sent through recently from Sister Nuggets here on behalf of McNuggets. I said that wrong. Thank you, ASF, for such a fun event to support a good cause and our anime streamers as well. Stay golden for $100. So thank you for the $100. Going to a good cause, and it will definitely make a difference in someone's life who is in need.
Yeah, if there's Mike Solson, if there's more donations to read, we can pretty much read them now because this section is
yeah, this is mostly walking.
You're basically the I'm trying to remember how to say taiko. The drum demon is basically making the whole area, teleporting you throughout the area. So this is a lot of walking. So go ahead and you can read off anything we haven't read off yet.
Okay. Another interesting thing about this level, real quick, before I read off another donation, is every time the area changes, there's actually certain rooms you go into that will trigger that. So let's say like there's a collectible item you want to get, you need to make sure you get it first, or you're going to end up transferring somewhere else and just not able to get it at all. And you're going to be doing this several times in this chapter. I guess I'll read out another donation. On behalf of Speed Game Espanol, we're pleased we had the opportunity to work together and to bring Spanish community for some of the runs from this marathon. We hope we can still work together in the future project. $10. We appreciate it. We've appreciated all the help we've had for this marathon, all the restreamers, all the runners we have had. We wouldn't really have this marathon without the community, and the community surely wants more. Anything you want to say, DB?
No, the Spanish restream was very helpful. I know I just want to personally give a shout out to Go Senpai-san. I know that you tried your best, and I'm sure through no fault of your own, but maybe after seeing the success of this marathon, more of the Spanish movie will come together. And I want to just say he was extremely instrumental in directing me to all the outside of the Japanese restream, all the other restreams in getting the information. So I can't thank him enough. I also want to say thanks to Dunkel-san. He was also really, really helpful in getting this all set up over on the Portuguese stream side. So those two, they both run events themselves and stream themselves. Definitely, I'll put their links later on the Twitter and when I do official announcements in Discord. But I just want to say a big thank you to those two. If we have more to read, that's fine, because basically we're doing we're going to be here for a bit more.
So right now we're walking through this castle, I guess is what it is, and we're triggering. Oh, boss fight. Sorry. So this is kind of a boss fight, but more like a mob, since there's not really many special things to it. I don't know much about Zetsu's kit competitively, but I know in the run he's kind of decent. Do you know more about the competitive side of this character?
Yeah, he just, he has built-in lightning slashes. So Zenitsu-kun is just, well, first off, he's sleeping right now. So normally when Zenitsu-san is awake, he's scary, as you just saw in the hallways. But when he goes to sleep, he becomes an absolute monster. And his just natural built-in slashes are really, really good. Even just competitively, he can pretty much instantly track to the opponent. Extremely hard to dodge. He can get behind them easily too, even if they block. So he just probably has the best movement in the game, or close to the best movement in the game. I would say that the only thing that Zenitsu-kun is lacking is maybe damage. His damage is a little bit on the weaker side, in my opinion. But I'm sure there's others out there who might disagree, but that's just overall, I feel as a character, that's the only thing he's lacking.
All right. While we're waiting for these loading screens, Magical Knight, Ray Earth is what I think it's pronounced. I'm not good at names, guys, so forgive me. Magical Knight Ray Earth was interesting, and they donated $10. I enjoy watching the MKR run. If I'm lucky enough to own a copy one day, I'll definitely do the run. Thanks for showing this off. Good luck to the rest of the way. Seawalker 777 for $10.
Inosuke.
Another donation. Thank you for putting up such a great event. Swift Shadow with $50. We appreciate it all. Ah, yes, Inosuke.
Fan favorite. Inosuke is
so
beautiful man, beautiful man, but he has a tough. He's a strong man, so he puts on the boar head.
So
he kicks ass, to say the least.
No, but Inosuke is actually really good in this game too, and he's super easy to pick up. Like he's gonna tear through this boss pretty quick.
飛ばしてった。
So this boss is like one of his unique properties. Is he'll, like, as you saw, he does a slam down that does like a wave style attack. It's super easy to jump over. I also think it might be parable. I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Mike, so feel free to do any kind of commentary, or if there's any more donations, read them. I'm just getting ready for when we go, when we come back, because I have just like 5 minutes of prep to do.
Gotcha. Well, to be honest, it's like this whole section is mostly just this for a while until the boss. Story-wise, they're running around trying to find her little brother, and it'll turn out that the brother has the demon's bongo drum that is teleporting around. So the little brother's the one sending people in random spots in the room. And unfortunately, we said because it's a speedrun, we're skipping a lot of these cutscenes that pretty much put it 1-to-1.
Kill guy.
So next up is, I try not to pronounce his name, but I'm on Bongo Demon. He has a unique property in this fight where he'll hit a drum, and based on what drum he hit, will decide which direction he goes or what attack he'll do. So, for example, with this one, now he hit it on the wall. Based on where he hit it, you bounce right back around. Luckily, there's QTEs that make this fight kind of easy. Easy dodging, like the damage that comes with them.
Oh, shh.
Now that it's activated, he's going to be going from one to another distance, and based on which ones he hits, depends on what QT is going to happen. Usually it's a set pattern, if I remember correctly. But y'all have to forgive me, I haven't touched this game in a long time. Interesting.
あ、間違った。
Oop, he accidentally hit the ultimate. Oof, he is taking a lot of damage here. Alright, cool. Solid.
見えた月の糸君の決起率はすごかった
Okay.
Sick. We skipped a cutscene that had nothing on it. Let's go.
Last chapter.
So this is a few more cutscenes. So now we're at chapter 5.
The final chapter, by the way.
So we're not
For the
going all the way?
Japanese. No, this is the Japanese percent. So this is the final one.
Okay.
だな。
Gotcha.
改めて聞かれると難しいな。自分の立場をきちんと理解して、その立場であることが恥ずかしくないように正しく振る舞うことかな。
So now we're
それからお
speed
ばあさん
walking.
は俺たちの無事を祈ってくれてるんだよ。
So I can't run, only walk.
恥ずかしくない
Yeah,
どういうこと
So
the actual thing about this is that you're forced to walk in this section. But I like the meme of it. You're just speed walking now.
どうするんだ
so
なんでババアが俺たちの無事を祈るんだよ
Who needs running when you can just speed power walk? Look at that. Look at that walk of power
ババアなのになんでだよ
with Tanjiro's back in the
理解
screen.
してねえだろ
急ごう。
so I can run. よーし。
And finally, he has the ability to run again. I don't know why they forced you to walk there, but they did.
雲の巣だらけじゃねえか邪魔くせえ
伊之助、
何の用だ
ありがとう。
So Inosuke says English. Japanese say hoa hoa. I like hoa
よ
hoa.
じれたようなまがまがしい匂いに
I did not know that
俺
actually.
は少し体がすくんだんだ。
So now this part of the story, they're trying to go in and find what happened to all the Demon Slayer
先に山
Corp
に入る
members that went in to this forest. And like there's supposed to be like a hint to that one of the numbered
鬼を撃つ。
demons is in here.
それにしても嫌な雰囲気だ。山全体が恐怖に包まれているような。伊之助の存在がありがたい。本当に。
俺たちを呼んどいて一っ子一人いねえじゃねえかどういう
So
こと
most
だ
of this is again movement. A lot of pretty much just forest. It
と
has
りあえず
a lot
遠
of
くに入ってみよう。
wall hugging here to try to get
大
as
使がいるはずだ。
optimal speed movement here as possible.
俺は炭治郎だ。あ、人がいる。鬼殺隊だ。
待て足がねえならどこ狙えばいいんだよ腹か腕か足かあかんねえそれ
So the headless demon fight's kind of also another weird one
思ったより早え
落ち着け。
because you have Inosuke as a support, which is also another good support,
当たり前だ
good damage dealing support.
出られない攻撃はねえや
It has its own kind of unique revenge values where it's like I think dash and Hitotose combo.
鬼と戦うのは初めてだ。
Ooh, good break out of that.
動きを見て。対処法を探れ。俺ならできる。
So go to a block, go into a water, go into waterfall, which is strong. I also think that in that
これは
combo you can water wheel through his dash, so you can get kind of free damage there.
わけじゃないと思う。
I'm not sure if you take the damage or not. Like I said, it's been a bit. Oof. That's 1 HP though. Nice.
そう、こう、英語でどういうのかわからないんですけど、ここの戦いでよく一生戦いが終わらないバグが起きて、タイムが何回も解きました。
Oh, so there's a bug here that the battle won't end. 終わらない戦い。それはバグ？
バグ。
よく出る？
たまに。
たまに出る。Okay, so there's a bug in this fight where it just won't end. So be on the lookout for that because apparently it sometimes happens. So that means there's a chance.
Get it? Bug enemies.
So.
Sorry, I'm sorry if that bugged you.
Enemies attack no stop and press attack. And I no damage.
So another Zenetsu's freakout session. Enjoy.
Nani? なんなの？ねえ、なんか俺をつけてない？ねえねえねえ、つけられてない？やめてやめて！もうガタガタだから、足も心もガタガタだから！うわー！急に落ちてくるなよ！心の準備をさせてくれよ！いやー！増えてる！2匹いる！もう！3匹で準備してたんだよ俺は！でも減ってるじゃん！1匹じゃん！減ったら減ったでドキッとするんだよ！いやー！めちゃくちゃ出てきたー！普通さっきので終わりでしょ！なんで出てくるのよ！俺の心をもてあそばないでー！ねずこちゃん！炭治郎！
Yeah, Demon Slayer has a lot of good funny moments. Pre-ordering this for the Switch? Go ahead.
よけられた。
So this is kind of the next fight. There's a lot of mini bosses here that kind of make it hard to stay on to their target. But that was a solid lightning combo, by the way. This boss has a kind of another unique aspect where what's gonna do is he's gonna sit outside of the arena and then try to spam different things like spider webs, which I think slow if I remember correctly, and then poison, which are reflectable. Ooh, good dodge by the boss. Oh. Alright.
あいつは一つの技しか使えないんだ。
So one of the hard things about this type of fight is Reflect again is already hard, but now you have to do it as a projectile, and that makes it really hard.
雷の呼吸
And if let's say the purple slime, I guess the purple poison hits him, it'll put a poison stack. Which in this game, poison does exist, and it does do overtime health damage, which is very dangerous in like big fights and such. I see you're gonna take the shot.
Yeah. Good recovery.
I have seen a runner actually reflect every single one of these, and it's pretty wild to see when they do it. It is very difficult, though. Ooh, solid.
Ah.
しつこいやつめお前たち飛びかかれ
雷の呼吸一の型
なんだ空気が揺れる人間風情が
霹靂一閃
一つのことを極めろ極限
That's probably one of the coolest, like, to me, one of the coolest cutscenes in the whole game, because that was just a solid-looking attack.
風向きが変わったからかなり鼻が利くようになってきたこれで鬼を見つけやすくなる体は大丈夫か伊之助
これ式の傷なんともねえよ少しも痛くないね
そうか伊之助はすごいな
はっは当然だ俺は強えからな
Just a heads up for those, if you still want to get a donate in, this would be the perfect time to do it, because if I was told correctly, the donations will end after this run. If DB can hear me, he can probably confirm that. Also, this is it's coming close to the prize for this Demon Slayer game. Make sure you go to the Twitter, hit the follow, hit the retweet, do what you gotta do to try to get that prize, because it is a pretty sweet prize. I put a donation in, put a follow in. Hopefully I'll try a shot for it, but probably won't be me. My luck is pretty bad.
Yeah, there's still time to get it. It's like I said, to the very end of this run. I've already queued up all the names on there, so if you follow, I'm watching this page and doing it right now, but we're all queued up to read the names off. So I'd say you'd have about 2 minutes to get that done. And donations will also close. It should already be closed, but if they're still open, that's a secret chance for you to try and get something.
So this particular fight, I actually can't remember too much about this one, which is kind of sad because I thought I would. Ooh, brute force though. Good counter. Ooh, Inosuke coming in with a clutch at the end.
あ、やばい。
バグってる。
どうだ。
バグしてる。
終わらない？
So the fight So he killed him, I'm guessing, on the frame that stopped the fight from
Ah!
So now we're kind of just bugged here, Chief, and
Okay.
I don't know what you do here.
Fight again.
We fight again. Let's go. Run it back. Solve the bug run back. Somebody please.
違う、これじゃない。炭治郎猪之で
Pretty
す。
nice.
これこ
So I
れ。
guess we have an example of the bug. This is the first time I've actually ever seen this bug. So I didn't know that's how it works. But the way it looks like it works is if you kill him in an animation, and this is just a wild guess, but it looks like if you kill him in an animation that is unstoppable, then it ignores the finish command, which doesn't make sense because that should be a priority, or at least that's how I'm guessing that was. But that was interesting to see. Definitely worth marathon worthy. Round 2, boys. Let's go. Moment when you kill something too fast and the game says no.
このまま攻撃を続けよう。そうか。頼りにしている。
弱ってきてんのか。そうじゃないのか。どっちだ。
わからない。表情が読めない。だけど攻撃の手は緩めるな。奴が大きな隙を見せるまで攻撃を続けるんだ。
俺に指図すんじゃね
終われ終われ終われあーよしよしよしよしよし
Nice. We got past it this time, boys. Mission complete. So this is a complete Inosuke fight. Inosuke is a really good character here. So like I said, of course, Inosuke can do some massive damage. But if the way the fight works is he takes... Spider Demon has like really strong armor. Like, yeah, I think he has like a type of super armor without the hit stun, but with like super it like reduced damage or something like you do to him. So it's gonna be a little grind here.
ほらあー捕まる
Best speaker than killing him. It was like it's truth. Oh, the grab. Oof. So this is another slam. This is another slam down mechanic that can be you can either jump through and you can parry. Sorry about that.
お前こそさっさと俺の刀の餌食になりやがれ
えもう一発来ないよし
Oh, dash. Good counter. Oh, you going for the
あ
last
ー
there,
ち終わる終わる終わるよしエンド
Chief. Nice.
ナイス
I don't think I've ever seen that, but he just backed up randomly. That's kind of funny.
時間止めてみればいつ
あ時間はこの後のルイを3回目倒す時のその禰豆子&アイ cannot be server 後の QTE。
大丈夫だろうか。
Oh, okay.
無茶してなければいいけど。
Thank you. Let's go with last fight.
So do we know where we're stopping where the Japanese run ends?
Yeah, it's when Tanjiro-san, we cannot be stopped, and
Okay, so
the third fight.
The QTE.
Yeah, the QTE.
Gotcha.
はピッて飛んで、
お前は一息では殺さないから。ズタズタにした後刻んでやる。さっきの言葉を取り消せし、一息で殺してあげる。
So this boss fight uses webs. It's kind of interesting because it's such a weird mechanic that can be easily sidestepped. You can even parry. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. One thing about this game that I didn't know when I first was messing around with it was that they kind of tried to make everything parryable. So like if you're really good at parries, you can get away with a lot. This is also one of the cooler story fights because they made the QTE like pretty solid.
やばいやばいやばい。
Miss Water Wheel. Ooh, it's coming clutch here.
やば。 めっちゃガードするやん。
少しも油断するな。相手の動きから目をそらすな。こっちで死んでくれ。こっちで死んでくれ。
オッケー。危ねえ。
Ooh, he's fighting with you, Chief. We made it, Chief.
ネスコ、絶対に兄ちゃんが助けて。
Luckily, these fights let you get your health back because this would be really tough if it didn't. Gotta make the ending clutch as possible. Come on, you know. The gamer mode. Time will be coming up after the third fight version of this. So after the QT for this end kill, I'm assuming. So this is a DM where he's gonna like constantly spam webs, and you can either dodge this, and it is possible to parry all these. I've seen runners parry these before. It's pretty wild to see. Ooh, that damage though. We going.
水の呼吸の型。無駄だよ。
Solid.
切れた。このまま距離を詰めていけば。ねえ、糸の強度はこれが限界だと思ってるの？血気術、国士論。もういいよお前は。さよなら。ダメだ。この糸は切れない。まだ回転が足りない。さっきの糸とまるで違う匂いだ。絶対負けるわけにはいかないのに。死ぬ。負ける。死ぬ。
炭治郎、呼吸だ。息を整えて火の神様になりきるんだ。
生きているように動く糸。瞬きをする間もなく、もう新しく糸が張られた。
Alright, we're on the final fight, Chief.
Final fight.
水の呼吸から火の神神楽の呼吸に無理やり切り替えた跳ね返りが来る。
So if I remember right, this Tanjiro is a completely different Tanjiro in the game. So his kit actually works a lot different. And his hits are really strong. Even in competitive wise, they hurt.
Gosh, final QT.
行くぞ、見えた。月の糸。
Nice.
Okay.
ネズコ、起きて。ネズコ。
目を閉じて思い出す。ここでね歌が入るんですけどね。ぜひ聴きたい方は買ってください。海外のイベントなんけどめっちゃ日本語で宣伝してる。
死んでしまうわよ。技術。バケツ。
Yeah, feel free to sing along with the song at this part.
I'll save the viewers the
Ah.
night history.
Now,
切ることはできない。
final. Nezukan, I cannot. Final. Time stop. 引き下げない。OK です。
And that would be time. If I remember correct. That was the last QT.
Okay.
GG.
GG. Thank you.
うまいうまいプレイ。バグは残念ですけど面白かった。
So suddenly happened.
それで助かった。勝てた。勝てたよ。ネズコ。
そう突然のランで走りでコメントを最後のコメントを準備してないんですが、なんかふと思って英語版にしてたりとか、なんか運がついてるなって思います。
俺はまだ戦わなければなら
そう
ない。
イベントの最後のラン走らせていただきありがとうございます。ぜひぜひ、ね、私Hitotose Haruもよろしくお願いいたします。何卒何卒。
死んでないのか。首を切ったのに。
Yeah, let's post Haru-san's Twitch in the chat. He really did come through in a touch situation. I can't say thank you enough, and I'm so glad you were talking on the phone that it must have been fate that we were able to have him come in and run, because this was amazing, and I got to see one of the best players come onto the field and show us what he's got. And again, thanks to Mike Solsan for coming in with me here to do commentary. Mike Solsan, did you have anything you want to say?
Thank y'all for everyone who showed up. Thanks everybody who was restreaming. Thanks all the runners. Thank you pretty much everyone. These marathons couldn't happen without a community who's willing to do anything or just come together and just have all this stuff happen. Because one thing I would say is the anime community needs to be together. Like, together is strong. And that's why I could say it. And I do appreciate everyone who donated. Like I said, it's going to a wonderful cause. Hopefully, the money we've raised will help out a lot of people. That'll be it for me.
そうだ、俺は。
Yeah, I don't.
毎日
I don't have any last words to say, but
恋しくてたまらなかった
I guess the only thing I want to say to everyone is, yeah, that Mike's already didn't say was a special big thanks to the restreams, the Japanese restream. I made a lot of friends getting ready for this marathon and during it, so I really appreciate it, and I hope that we can some people from our community come run in Japanese marathons, and vice versa. I hope that many Japanese runners and Portuguese runners as well come next time and run some more. We'd love to see more involvement, and hopefully next year make it bigger. I'm going to have some big announcements after this about what that means. So let's just enjoy the ending together. And Haru-san, if you want to say anything about Kimetsu no Yaiba or anything else about the game or any shout-outs, you're more than welcome to.
日の光のような
なんかもしゲームのことが伝えなかったことがあります、ぜひ言ってください。どっちでも最後のエンディングクレジットまでを見ますね。
わかりました。
人を食った鬼に情けをかけるな。子供の姿をしていても関係ない。何十年と生きている醜い化け物だ。
殺された人たちの無念を晴らすため、これ以上被害を出さないため、もちろん俺は容赦なく鬼の首に刃を振るいます。だけど鬼であることに苦しみ、自らの行いを悔いている者を踏みつけにはしない。鬼は人間だったんだから。俺と同じ人間だったんだから。
ねずこかわいい。
お前も
あら？どうして邪魔をするんです？富岡さん。鬼とは仲良くできないって言ってたくせに何なんでしょうか。そんなだからみんなに嫌われるんですよ。さあ富岡さん、どいてくださいね。
俺は嫌われてない。
俺は嫌われてない。
ああ、それすみません。嫌われている自覚がなかったんですね。余計なことを言ってしまって申し訳ないです。坊や。
はい。
坊やがかばっているのは鬼ですよ。危ないですから離れてください。
違います。いや、違わないけど、妹なんです。俺の妹で。それで。
まあ、そうなのですか。かわいそうに。では、苦しまないよう、優しい毒で殺してあげましょうね。
動けるか？動けなくても根性で動け。妹を連れて逃げろ。
富岡さん、すみません。ありがとうございます。
これ、対立違反なのでは？
ここも見ますか？
富岡さん。ああ、そうだ。あの時俺たちが出会った人だ。禰豆子が鬼になって右も左もわからない俺に鱗滝さんを紹介してくれた。富岡さん。そしてまたここでも助けてくれた。感謝しかない。体中が痛い、苦しい、痛いと叫びたい。でも我慢だ。足を止めるな。体を動かせ。少しでも遠くへ。
富岡さんのこれは対立違反です。鬼殺の妨害ですからね。どういうつもりなんですか？なんとかおっしゃったらどうですか？
あれは確か2年前のこと。
そんなところから長々と話されても困りますよ。嫌がらせでしょうか。嫌われていると言ってしまったこと、根に持ってます？
伝令炭治郎、禰豆子両名を拘束、本部へ連れ帰るべし。炭治郎および鬼の禰豆子拘束し本部へ連れ帰れ。炭治郎額に傷あり、竹を噛んだ鬼禰豆子。
あなた禰豆子？
額に傷がある。
よし、拘束だ。
ほら、さっさと行くわよ。他のみんなも撤収し始めてる。この山での戦いは終わったのよ。
Thank you! Hinokami Pin!
Thank you very much. All right, we're going to go to the final section right now. Thank you so much to everyone who helped. To Haru-san, またね、ぜひ今度ご参加いただければありがたいですね。本当に助かりました。今回申し訳ませんですね。そんなに急に過ぎですね。でももうありがとう。
いやいや。楽しかったです。
よかったですね。All right, thank you so much to Haru-san for helping again. Can't say it enough. Really saved the day. And we're going to go ahead and queue myself up.